week's video, we're going to talk about things that fail a home inspection. We're also going to go over things that are not a big deal, and we're also going to go over things that can really blow a deal in a home inspection. So if you want to hear more, stick around. Hi, my name's Annette Maldonado.
And I'm Jill Boyer. And we are the Northern AZ team with HomeSmart Professionals in the heart of downtown, beautiful Flagstaff, Arizona. Our team does weekly videos because we like sharing educational information on the real estate industry and the beautiful city we love, Flagstaff, Arizona. Thank you for joining us this week, and if you have a real estate question that you would like answered, please feel free to leave a comment below. We look forward to answering your questions.
So it's taking you and your realtor months to find the perfect house, and with all that excitement of getting an accepted offer from the seller, you might not think about things that can come up in a home inspection that can quickly change your mind about proceeding with your offer. No one wants to think for 1 second that the home that you have fallen in love with could have some serious underlying issues.
In Flagstaff, we encourage all of our buyers to get a home radon and pest inspection. These are all services paid for by the buyer, but they are a small price to pay to get big information on your home.
So let's shed some light on the common things that can fail a home inspection. We're also going to be talking about issues that a homeowner should overlook since the home is not sold new and is being sold as a resale. I also want to offer a quick clarification. A home inspection isn't necessarily a pass or a fail. It's about getting a description of the home's physical condition and giving an assessment of what may be needed to be repaired or replaced on the home. Also keep in mind, the seller does not have to fix everything on the home. So on that inspection list, it's strictly a guide for the buyer to be advised on what corrections should be made.
Inspectors inspect all the areas that you probably will never want to explore. They inspect everything inside of the home, everything from the roof to the creepy crawl spaces. But first, address ground sloping or draining toward the house. In a perfect world, every lawn has to have at least 3% slope away from the house, which allows water to flow away from the home, preventing water damage.
When there isn't proper drainage, the home could suffer significant water damage and can cause cracks and settling. If water doesn't drain away from the foundation, the moisture can be absorbed through the foundation and can cause serious foundation issues. It's important that a home has a gutter system that diverts the water away from the home to avoid these issues.
Aside from water wicking, the home inspector will look for foundation issues. 60% of homes built in the U.S. are built on land with clay content, also known as expansive soil, which has potential to shift up to 2 inches per season. A cracked foundation can cause walls to shift, roof issues, and cause windows and doors not to close properly, also causing settlement issues. In Flagstaff, many homes are built with crawl space, and water damage in these areas can cause significant problems to the flooring of the home.
Plumbing problems and leaky pipes are common things that cause havoc on a home inspection. Sometimes these issues can be as simple as a leaky faucet or a slow drain. Plumbing is a big concern because if there is a hidden leak that's been unrepaired, this can cause mold and that can spread throughout the home.
Mold is a huge health concern, and it can be very harmful to your health with long-term side effects such as respiratory problems, headaches, skin irritations, and more. Also, did you know that mold can lead to termite infestations? If mold goes untreated, it can attract termites, and termites will eat their way through the beams, through the walls, and sometimes they're in areas that go undetected even by the inspector. It's important that inspectors are also checking for wood rot caused by moisture. They will check areas such as decks, stairs, windows, and exterior door jambs to search out rotten wood.
Every year, approximately 51,000 home fires are started with electrical problems, so it makes really good sense that the home inspector is going to check the electrical system to make sure everything looks good. Some of the common electrical issues inspectors are looking for are mismatched wiring, overcurrent protection, and electrical projects done by do-it-yourselfers that really didn't know what they were doing.
Home inspectors will go through the home to ensure the HVAC, the heating, ventilation, and cooling system, making sure that heating and cooling are working properly and the wiring appears safe and can handle the HVAC system. They will also check to make sure that the gas furnace has adequate ventilation so there are not any gas leaks, while they inspect also the ductwork and the flue pipes. Roofing problems are going to be one of the key points that a home inspector will look at because it's an important component for the home. weeks, the home is going to be susceptible to a whole lot of problems, most of which we've already discussed. For many home buyers, if the house has roofing issues, they are more likely to walk away from the deal because it's one of the most costly repairs.
Well, I bet you didn't know that you come in contact with radioactive gas called radon every day. Although radon is around us, it's only harmful if it reaches certain levels of concentration, which can cause an increased risk of lung cancer. For this type of inspection, radon equipment is left at the home for 48 hours and the air quality of the home is tested. It's tested hourly, taking samples of radon levels. If the radon equipment measures particulate levels of 4% or higher, the EPA deems this situation unsafe and a mitigation system would need to be installed.
This expense will be on the seller to correct, usually costing the seller about $1,800 to $3,500 to install the system to remove the radioactive gas from the home. There's a great link below from the EPA with details about radon. Check it out.
If your home was built in 1978 or earlier, there's a good chance that your house was painted with lead-based paint. And in most states, lead-based paint testing is not included in a home inspection because it is a specialty service.
So the house has some inspection issues. Now what?
Learning a house that you love has several issues can be a bummer, but that doesn't mean you don't have options. You can request the repairs to be done on the property. Safety issues and current concerns should be your top priorities. Don't sweat the small stuff if you really love the house. All your concerns and requests will be addressed on the buyer's inspection notice and the seller's response, also called a BINSR. Although you submit a repair request addendum, this does not mean that the seller has to comply with your request. If the sellers do not wish to do the repairs requested by the buyer is protected because they can cancel the purchase contract and their earnest deposit should be returned.
Of course, if you're absolutely in love with the house and you're willing to shell out the money for minor repairs, you can do that too. Depending on what the inspection found, you'll be able to determine which option is the best one for you.
We hope this video was helpful, and if we can answer any of your questions, please feel free to reach out. We look forward to helping you. Best of luck on your inspections, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.